everyone, it's our second challenge for the 15-minute challenge, and on this video I'm going to be making this, like I said, it could be, you could put a flower in it like this, or you could use it as a, you could put pencils in them, you can put, you could have it on your desk, you could then, or close it like this and it can be a box, you can wrap ribbon around it. Like I said, all these envelope punch board things I found and had instructions on. They were all on Pinterest and things. There's lots and lots to do. So this is what we're going to make today, and it's fairly simple again. My only concern with 15 minutes is that I might not get the things stuck down, because you have to kind of wait for them to stick, but we'll see, we'll give it a go. Okay, I'm using this paper for this today, again from that Blossoming paper pad by Paper Boutique. Okay, so for this one we're going to start with let me go back. We're going to start with a 8x8 piece of paper again. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so we're going to start by punching at 2. Okay, now this will go a little bit off the paper, okay, but don't worry about it, off the envelope. When you score, when you do it at 2, it is going to go off. You're not going to be able to score, but you can get that sorted later, it's not a problem. And then we're going to score at 4. Okay, and then we're just going to follow these lines now. Okay, so where you did your line for there, oh sorry, no, we're going to go to 2 again. I'll do it this way. Nope, we'll do this way. So I'm going to score at 2. Okay, and again, it won't fit on the board, the paper will go off a bit. Then the line, this line here, you'll see you're going to punch at that one, and then follow the other line there. Okay, turn it round and just follow those lines that you've already punched and scored. Okay, sometimes I do forget to punch it. And then this one, punch and score, punch and score, punch and score. And then all you're going to do, this first side that you did with the 2 and the 4, you didn't do here. So you've got a line here that hasn't got any notch at the top that you've kind of scored. So all you're going to do is then do it for that one. That is our punching done. That's the punch board finished with. Okay, now what we're going to do is you're going to need a ruler. Okay, I'm going to turn the paper over because I'm hoping that you can see better the score lines. There we go. So as you can see, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You've got 8 triangles on the edges there, and then inside on the inside of those triangles you've got your square. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. You've got your big square in the middle. So it's just these 4 squares here, and all we're going to do, I'm going to turn it back over, sorry, is just score down the middle of these squares. Okay, so just make sure that you're in the middle, really score down them, a square here. Okay, so from point to point you're just going to score down that middle, and again on this one just score down that middle, and then on this one, this next one, just score down that middle. Okay, so that's that done. Okay, and then what we're going to do now is the triangles. So these are the squares that we scored down the middle. Okay, so triangles either side here. All you're going to do is just cut down like that, okay? And then we're going to cut along. You see these little tabs that are kind of on the end of these triangles? I'm going to cut those off as well. And then she says just cut, let me see, do that. Yeah, so as well as doing that, I would just cut those off as well. It just helps later when you come to stick it. Okay, so again, find your square that you scored in, cut and cut. Okay, cut this edge off. Okay, and then just notch, just take about, what, a third of that triangle away. Okay, and again this one might be a tight one, everybody, to get finished in the 15 minutes. Sorry. And again, once you've done this, it's just a sticking then. So, like I say, it might take a little while for it to be able to. Last one. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. And then all the way across. And now all we're going to do is just burnish all these score lines. Okay, so every single score line. Leave the ones that you've scored in the things for now. In those squares, just leave them for now. We'll sort those out in a bit. So all I'm doing is just going all the way along, just burnishing all the score lines that we've got. Okay. Make sure you've got all these at the top as well, all your triangles, all those. There's a lot of lines. There is a lot of lines to crease, everybody. Okay. One then done. Yep. Right. So the ones that are. So what you're going to do is take your squares, okay, and the triangles that you've cut. That one didn't. I didn't cut the little bit of the tab off those two. Now you can either do this with red tape. It will need some kind of very, and make sure that you've got it all the way up in those corners as well. You glue. It's a bit too much that one. And all we're going to do is just take. These are going to the score line. It will. She says. You're going to pinch it in, and once you get going with this, I promise you, it will start to go in. Okay, so just take those two triangles and you're just sticking them into, there you go, into that square, and then that score line will start to form. Can you see that? So once you start to take those triangles in, and this is the only thing that is going to now take your time, because it just needs to the paper's going to want to fight against you basically. So this is what's going to take the time up. Just getting these, just pinch them in and make sure that you can, okay. And again, it's just pinching the score lines that you did in those, between those squares. Just pinch them in, just so that they're ready to be able to stick. Sorry, I'm a bit all fingers and thumbs with this, aren't I? I'm not making this very look very easy, but it is. It is easy, honestly. It's not difficult. There we go. And this one as well. Once you start to, like I say, bring these triangles up, you know, it will. There we go. Okie dokie. So again, just make sure that you've got enough glue on these tabs right up to these corners, and then all you're doing is just sticking those squares onto those triangles that you've cut. And if you think, I think because I haven't scored that there, that line wasn't scored, it's not wanting to go in. Okay, sorry if I'm not in shot all the time. That's where you need to make sure that all your score lines were all done before you did this bit, because I'm not going to get it done in my 15 minutes, I wonder. It's just a matter of gluing now, isn't it? And once you start to get to near the end of the last square, it is a bit difficult to try and get it to I just think we should make it, everybody. Be tight, but I will make it. It's just the, like I said, it's just the glue taking. Once it's grabbed the glue, you find, like you say, the paper wants to obviously come apart. Okay, and hopefully this last one. That's why you do need a strong glue, so you are going to need either, you know, maybe the cloud glue, or like I say, some maybe red tape. Last one. Sorry, probably not in shot there. And if you're just because it kind of wants to go out of shape as well, really. Once you've, like I say, once this glue grabs, it should be okay. I think this was the most fiddliest out of the 5 that I've done. The others weren't too bad. I think because this isn't, like I say, so there you go, there's your box, okay, with all your corners in. So you could either have it so that the lid goes in like this and you have it as a box, okay, and then you would tie ribbon, or you can have it open like that, so it's like I say, a pencil pot or something, okay, like that. I did have some, just see if I can get this. there's no way I'm going to tie a bow in a minute. Sorry, I'm trying to just get this bow tied. Right. Wants to go the other way for some reason. Just cut them off. And there you go. A box. We did it. 5 seconds, 4 seconds remaining, but we did our... I just obviously have to maybe sort this bow out, but you get the idea, hopefully. And that can go in the corner there. Okay, and there's your nice little container, pencil pot, whatever you want to call it, or, you know, like I said, you could put a flower in there. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that one. That was a bit near the knuckle, wasn't it? I'm hoping that the others might be okay. 15 minutes isn't very long. So thank you for joining me again today. I look forward to doing number 3. I hope you have a go at these. They're really, you know, if you want to, obviously, because I've got 15 minutes to try and make this box. You know, it's a bit tricky, but you know, I'm sure that you can do it in the time, you know, if you've got more time. But you can see they don't take long to do. So I hope you have a go. There you go, little flower in there as well. I shall speak to you soon. Bye.